The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing Team SmackDown, standing at 7 feet tall, weighing in at 450 pounds, he is the WWE Hardcore Champion, The Big Show!
In a few seconds, the wait is over, and we will finally get this match underway.
A superstar gets a certain feeling when he knows there's a strong possibility he may exit the match in a completely different condition than he entered. That's not exactly a comforting thought when it's your career.
Agility.
Quick thinking to avoid that. Not today, too fast.
Well, luckily the body hasn't absorbed too much of an attack up to this point. He's looking to create some separation here. The shoulders are down.
I'm not exactly sure how one would create a strategy against Big Show, but I'd venture a guess that it would have to include trying to prevent getting trapped in the Giant's clutches, because once the Big Show has you, that's when the beating recovers. And he kicks out.
And he lives to fight again. Sometimes you only get one shot to put the Big Show away. I can't help but feel like he's going to want that one back. When he gets going like this, there are few better. Incredible counter. Oh, wait, nice reversal. Nowhere.
Taken down with a Hurricane Rana. That scissor grab has got to hurt.
That's hurting me just watching it, and it's not even applied to me.
I can't imagine enduring that type of excruciating pain. The strategy has to be to try and strike from a distance and keep moving. But whatever an opponent of the Big Show does, do not let him get a hold of you. It's almost impossible.
The shoulders are down.
Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything.
Ow, that hurt.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. Really pushing
his opponent. Here's the cover.
And he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done. Oh, if that didn't put Big Show away, maybe not.
Twist of fate, this could be the end.
I think it will be the end. You know, Cole, I think this is definitely the strategy when getting into the ring with the Big Show. Opposing superstars need to realize this won't just help you have a chance at surviving the match, but it'll help you keep your career from ending.
What a shot. I don't know if I've ever seen a weapon used that sounded like it imploded on impact. This is a dogfight, a ferocious dogfight, and there's nothing like it.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
I certainly didn't expect to see this kind of damage.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. Oh, wow. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. Getting back into the ring now.
King, you can take a breath. He's simply reminding him that he's here.
He's really squeezing tight on that figure four. Can he do it? Can he dig down deep and fight out of this hold?
Someone really should check on. I mean, a maneuver like that takes your career and it just flashes it before your very eyes.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a very long flash for you, Cole, but this guy's in trouble. And a jarring Oklahoma slam. Wow.
A major day in history for Big Show and WWE was the 1999 St. Valentine's Day Massacre pay-per-view. That marked the WWE debut of the Big Show when he was still called by his real name, Paul White. He came up through the ring mat and attacked Stone Cold Steve Austin during his match with Mr. McMahon.
Oh, Michael, when Big Show debuted in WWE during St. Valentine's Day Massacre, it was a chaotic night. He actually tore through the mat to get at Stone Cold Steve Austin. And it was all part of the plan that Mr. McMahon put together in his battle with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
This might not end well.
The twist of fate, this one's in the books.
Oh, you're right, Cole. It's in the books.
Jerry, Big Show's WWE debut was amazing. The 7'2" monster began launching Steve Austin into the steel cage. He threw Steve Austin like a dart right out of the cage. There was never a debut like that before or after in WWE history. Look past the ring at the back.
That's it. He's done. He's too good inside the ring to be out on the floor for long.
I don't agree with you, King.
Wow, he's still down after that.
The championship hangs in the balance.
And it could fall at any moment. This is a great matchup, Cole. Who's going to win this championship? You know, Cole, we've talked about it. And the Big Show's WWE debut is definitely one of the greatest in WWE history. I mean, to come through the mat and start attacking the biggest superstar this business has ever known in Stone Cold Steve Austin was a classic Mr. McMahon surprise that no one will ever forget. Oh, this is not going to...
My God, I can't believe this. Look at that. The table just imploded from that impact. I can't believe what we just witnessed.
Yeah, in all my years in this business, and we were putting people through tables in Memphis in the 80s. I don't think I've ever seen a table just collapse like that before.
Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here. Inside the ring now.
Finally, let's get this done inside the ring.
Gosh, the same move over and over. This is relentless.
I am getting tired of watching this. Do something different. You know, one of the greatest things about Big Show is he's got the personality to match his size. He's not just the world's largest athlete. He's also he's still going, Cole. What guts!
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here.
Warm up the buses. This one's over.
Look at this. He's mocking his opponent.
Yeah, that may come back to haunt you.
I don't believe it. He just stole his opponent's finishing move.
That takes a lot of nerve, Cole. Looking for all the glory here. 2, 3. And he keeps it. What a win. Oh, they threw everything they had at each other in this match. I can't believe what we saw in that match. And here's some highlights from the matchup. There was no love lost in that match. And look at the impact in these highlights.
Here's your winner and still the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, representing Team SmackDown, the Ninja.
He gets a victory here tonight. Love him or hate him, that was an incredible match.
An incredible match and a big, big victory.
That was similar to the case of one.
Both men enter this match with tidal waves of momentum, which set them on a collision course for this very moment. It's all or nothing, and these two men wouldn't have it any other way. Look at this. There's absolutely no wasted motion in this attack. Quick thinking to avoid that.
Oh, clothesline!
How do you sum up Hideo Itami's performance as of late?
Definitely looking good so far. Hasn't taken too much punishment up to this point.
Back in the ring now.
Yeah, let's just see how long they can keep it in the ring.
WWE Magazine out this month, and you'll find some interesting articles in there about all the superstars here in WWE.
Who do you get to read the magazine to you, Cole?
He may not stop until that arm is broken.
This is such a painful hold. Hideo Itami's plan has got him on a roll here tonight.
Not today, too fast.
That was a heavy shot.
With this kind of attack, you have to wonder just how much longer they can compete in this match.
Yeah, I completely agree. The way things are going in there, I'd say not much longer. My gosh, this is a beating. Oh, man, is he fired up. Oh, wow. Whoa, Hideo Itami goes down.
It'll be interesting to see who becomes the alpha male early in the contest.
Yeah, the fight is on for dominance.
A legend in his homeland of Japan, Hideo Itami brings to the States more than a decade and a half of in-ring experience.
Yeah, and it was in Japan where Hideo Itami developed that sneaky, hard-hitting style of his. You really wouldn't expect somebody of his size to pack such a punch.
Looking to be in great physical condition here, almost impervious to pain. We're looking at complete domination here.
Did you hear how his leg connected?
That hard-hitting style we talked about earlier definitely comes from Hideo Itami's years spent training in the no-nonsense Japanese dojos. And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I could feel the breeze all the way over here. Hideo Itami is all about getting it done right here, people.
Great match here, but if you missed any of the matches from this week, go to wwe2k16 to catch up on all the action.
I go to wwe2k16 all the time to catch up on the divas.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
Cole, you know, I've been to Japan, and you're exactly right. Those dojos are no nonsense. Oh, wait, nice reversal. Whoa, whoa!
Reverse DDT.
Man, that had to hurt. He sees it.
Going for broke. Put down the kill switch.
Man, that was vicious.
What a finishing move. This could be it right here.
Going for the cover. And a kick out.
And that's all that matters. This match continues. I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
Nice move.
Oh, he's in trouble now.
The Bulldog is loose and on the attack. Great move.
Who let the dog out?
Remember, momentum in WWE can turn on a dime.
And leave you some change.
That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing. This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But man, this has been physical.
God, there was nothing accurate about that attempted offense.
Oh, you're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed.
When his strikes land, you can feel it in the first few rows.
Oh, what a shot. That did some serious damage. You can't take too many of those and expect to be in the match much longer.
We're looking at complete domination here. Quick thinking to avoid that. This could be all she wrote. The reverse DDT. This one is over.
You mean the party's over?
Covers. 1, 2. And the shoulders up in time.
Well, as long as it's up before that 3 count, that's all that matters. Just when you thought it was over. Wow.
That was rough. Attacking with a chop block here.
That'll take your legs out from under you. He's looking at it. Not this.
He's looking at it again.
You have to think that's it.
Now that's a finishing move. This thing might be all over.
He can end it here.
Right now. 1, 2, 3. He did it. What a a huge win.
Let's go to the highlights here. They messed. Well, I don't know how you can pick.
Here's your winner, the Ninja.
You heard the ring announcer. This one's over. And here's your winner.
I can't say that I'm all that surprised by the outcome, Cole. When it's your night, it's your night.
Well, that was indeed a great match. And I think it's worth emphasizing how huge this victory is.
Welcome back to the show. This is my guest tonight. Let's talk about what happened out there tonight. Some would say you're showing a different side of yourself lately. Do you find that to be true?
Sometimes, to get what you want in the WWE, you have to be more aggressive, more ruthless. I can assure you, I'm the same me. I'm going to go out there every night and fight for the WWE Universe. The only difference is, I'm taking no prisoners. I'm going to make it to the top for my fans, and that's all there is to it.
There you have it. Back to you, Cole.